3 years ago, my father lost the war. He took all the dragons and men, leaving my mother, my sister, me, and all the women of the family to the rebels' blades. To survive, the noble ladies painted the castle gates white and lit the braziers of welcoming. From then on, we were no longer nobles. We were the lowest prostitutes of the Northland. Now they have returned with new lovers by their sides. I recognize one of those dragons, because even dragons have learned to abandon their own young. Cedric.
Jennifer, my once noble wife. Look at you, like a horny bitch. And Elena, so pretty now, dressed like that. Is she soliciting?
You have the nerve to come back! You left us in a living hell to die!
Since this is a brothel, we'll follow brothel rules.
This pout spies your slutty mother as a spectator! This other pout spies my virgin whore of a daughter.
Bastard! You won't even spare your own daughter! It hurts! Mother, save me! Don't touch her! Come at me instead!
That night, the blizzard muffled Mother's cries and my sister's despair. In his eyes, we were just cheap pieces of flesh to be bought with 2 bags of gold coins. So, I hid that gold coin in my bosom. I will use it to buy the lives of all men.
If you had any shame, you would end yourselves.
We refuse to die.
Lock them all up.
He gave us the right to die, but not the dignity to live. But we won't do as he wishes.
My lady, I've brought you some hot soup. Oops, my hand slipped. Too many rats in this place, I got scared.
As long as they're still here, my position is unstable. I must make them disappear.
Honey, those women are terrifying. The way they look at me is like they want to kill me. Could you lock them further away? I'm scared.
Don't be afraid. I'll handle it.
Vera's first move. She pushed us deeper into darkness with an innocent face. An old woman abandoned by her husband only fits to keep company with cats. How pathetic.
That was my only companion for 3 years! You vicious bitch!
Remember your place. Now you're worse than a cat. The new wives were declaring their authority in every way. They wanted us to understand that there was no place for us here anymore.
The 1096th day.
Lord, the enemy's main force is destroyed, but the Grand Duke of Baitland stole European credit and ran back to Frostfortune early.
3 years. The men only cared about stealing glory and running away, but the one who truly won the war was heading towards us.
The entire army will hunt down the remaining enemies. I will go and fetch her.
Dance! Show us what you learned in 3 years as horse tonight!
Won't dance? Then drink. Finish this bowl, and I'll spare you tonight.
Let that old hag drink a few more gulps. It's not like they haven't eaten any filth these 3 years.
Vera never acted with her own hands and never spoke to stop anyone. Her silence was crueler than all the mockery, because it was tangible proof.
Grand lady.
3 years ago, it wasn't dragons that destroyed the city. It was the Grand Duke deliberately leaving you behind as human shields. A mother abandoned by her own son. Don't you find that ridiculous?
I have no sons. I only have a group of daughters.
The aunts hadn't cried when they were forced to drink swill with their heads held down, nor when forced to dance.
But after grandmother said that, their tears fell.
Mother, for the family's honor, you can go die. I'll give you 1 day to think it over. Otherwise, I'll do it myself.
Mother, they're going to kill us.
3 years ago, 3 days before the war started, they were already moving the treasury. They ran early, leaving us behind as bait. They deserved to know the truth. We had a chance to leave together.
Grandmother didn't say anything. But from that day on, she never mentioned her sons again.
After my mother was taken away, I was locked up with my grandmother and the others.
Read it. My Rose, I think of the warmth of your fingers every night.
Beatrice, the Duchess of the Southlands, is your parasauri. 2 women. Where have you thrown the family's reputation? Write a letter to lure her to Dragon's Gorge, and I can persuade the Ground Ankle to let you all live.
Are you jealous? You beast who wouldn't even spare his own daughter. What right do you have to talk about reputation?
Vera didn't cry, didn't make a scene, didn't question. She just quietly remembered what was useful to her.
Sister, Jennifer has someone outside. Beatrice, the Duchess of the Southlands. Cedric wants her to write a letter to lure Beatrice here. If Beatrice really comes, they might all survive.
You don't need to remind me.
I've added something special to their meals. No one will be able to trace it.
Only years later did I understand that Vera went to Lydia that night to ensure my mother died before she could finish that letter. In a place no one could see, in the deepest darkness, something was growing. In Mother's little box were 2 things, gentian powder on the right and a bright red lipstick on the left.
Bea, your gentian flowers are on the right. The poison to kill him is on the left. Love and suffering have never been apart.
Words written in Gentirian sap only reveal themselves under fire.
Finished. The Grand Duke wants to see me early tomorrow.
Not yet.
My Bay. Dragon's Raw Gorge has a secret sign I left. Good. She'll come.
Father didn't know that the true words were on the back of the letter.
Cedric, I want to spend one last night with you. After 3 years, don't you miss me at all?
What game are you playing?
No game. Just, I really miss you. I really want to kill you right now.
That lipstick was called Nightingale's Kiss. It was highly poisonous. Whoever induced it would die without a doubt. That same night, Vera came. She wanted to frame Elder Ant for attempting to assassinate the Grand Duke. Once discovered, Elder Ant would be executed on the spot.
What did you see? Clever child. Then say nothing. If you tell anyone, your elder aunt will die, your grandmother will die, your mother will die too. Understand?
Only then did I learn what fear tasted like. But I was even more afraid of Elder Aunt dying.
Take it. Hide it well.
Grandmother knew everything. She was just waiting for a chance for all of us to survive.
The barbarian envoy arrived. Every time men shake hands and make peace, women's bodies are used as bargaining chips.
This is the most valiant knight of the Northland. Looks like he can't even take a single lash of my whip.
The father dragon smelled the child it abandoned 3 years ago.
Quiet! You ungrateful bastard!
It had done the same thing as my father, but there was shame in its eyes. There was none in my father's. It had grown. In a place no one could see, it was growing in the deepest darkness. And it was also all my hope at that time.
Mother put on that old tattered wedding dress. She was trying her best to make herself up. Mother knew she had rekindled Cedric's old desire to conquer her. Nightingale's kiss. Both the one who applies it and the one who kisses it will be poisoned.
This woman is contacting someone outside.
Keep it. Find someone to imitate Genevieve's handwriting and add a forged seal of the Southlands.
What you mean is...
When the envoy comes for inspection tomorrow, give the letter to the envoy and say that the reason we lost the city 3 years ago was entirely because these whores secretly colluded with the enemy. We are not cowardly runaways. We are victims betrayed by women.
At the time, I didn't know that grandmother had already seen through that mother had poisoned that beast.
Let her rest.
I thought mother was just sick.
They're going to kill us at tomorrow's banquet. Your mother has used every means at her disposal to send out the letter. Now it's your turn.
What can I do?
The key to the Dragon's Nest seal is on your father. You must go to him tonight, when he is weak. This path leads straight to the Dragon's Nest. You must do something you've never dared to do.
I was 14 years old. I had a knife in my hand and a dragon behind me. My mother had used every means she could. My grandmother had placed her final wager on me.
Nathaniel's kiss didn't kill him instantly. The poison would spread through his veins like black vines, draining his proud strength bit by bit.
Come to kill me, or to steal something?
Both.
You think that knife in your hand can kill me? You've never even killed a chicken.
I've killed things bigger than chickens.
The Queen's envoy is coming for inspection tomorrow. Clean up those old goods. They'll be useful at the banquet.
Vera came back. I didn't get it.
Then there's only one way left. Take it at tomorrow's banquet in front of everyone.
In front of the envoy?
The more of them, the more chaos. In chaos, an opening appears.
Every time it breathed fire, it grew a little stronger.
Lord, the carrier pigeon hasn't returned in 3 days. It might have been caught in a blizzard. A carrier pigeon doesn't stay gone for 3 days without returning. Something's wrong.
Without the Queen's formal order, if we move troops without authorization...
I'll take the charge of rebellion.
Lord, the remaining enemies haven't been cleared. The main army can't break camp immediately, and the storm is too severe. She's waited long enough. The main army will cover the rear. I'll go ahead alone.
Mother, you're going to die tomorrow. Any last words?
My last words are you will regret it.
Grandmother knew she might not survive tomorrow, but there was no fear in her eyes, only waiting. Waiting for me to do something even harder than stealing the key, to take it by force in front of everyone. Today, 3 years later, Lydia told everyone that the reason the Lost Territory fell was because my mother and the others had colluded with the enemy. The credit for reforming it went to the Grand Duke, while the blame for losing it was piled entirely onto the women.
The women of Frost Fortunes who colluded with the enemy, all are to be executed.
Where did the dagger go? You saw me last time. Have you forgotten what I said? I haven't told anyone. Clever enough. Give the dagger back to me. I've already thrown it into the drain. Remember, you never saw me. Otherwise, your mother...
The dagger is gone. It doesn't matter anymore. Their being alive is a liability. While the Envoy is still here, execute them publicly. This is the Grand Duke's best chance to assert his authority over the Northland.
Shall be carried out on the morrow.
I have only 3 requests. Share one last meal together, let the women die at the same time, and watch the grandest fireworks tonight. "37 years ago, she said to me, just light the signal. Even if I have to give up the throne, I'll come to save you."
Then why didn't you light it during these 3 years of hell?
because I couldn't let her bear the blame of a civil war. Tonight, I'll use my life to give her reason to crush the Northland. Send word to all the women, put on your most beautiful dresses tonight.
Grandmother, you said I should only go for the key on the day you give the signal. Is it tomorrow?
Not yet. Be good. Wait for the fireworks.
What fireworks?
The most beautiful kind.
When grandmother stroked my hair, her fingers paused a moment longer, as if saying goodbye to something. I didn't understand then. Later, I never forgot.
Tia, if a woman comes to find you after tonight, she'll ride a black dragon with roses engraved on her armor. Her name is Beatrice.
I remember her. Your eyes light up when you see her.
You noticed?
Mother, when you see her, it's the only time I've seen you smile like a normal person. Inside is the last bit of gentian powder. If she comes, you must properly call her.
Call her what? Let them go to their deaths in rags, that's fitting. A shabby box, guarded for 3 years. What's inside? A stinking flower?
Mother's body couldn't hold on any longer.
Gold, white, blue, red, gold. In this order. No mistakes.
What's the significance of this?
No significance. Just a love letter, make it look pretty. This is the only love letter I've ever written with my own hands in my entire life.
Vera would never stand on anyone's side. She only stands on the winning side. Lydia wants to kill us, but if we all die, Vera will have no use. So she needs a new backer before Lydia finds out.
I didn't know what tomorrow would bring. But if one day we needed its flames, it had to be full. So I ate 1 bite less and it grew 1 inch more.
Diamond.
Bitch! What did you do to me?
The moment you kissed me, death had already found you.
I had lied to Vera. The dagger had been hidden in my boot all along. This was Elena's first kill. The strike didn't hit a vital spot, but catalyzed by the deadly poison of Nightingale's kiss, it became the final straw that broke him.
The guards are coming. The key is still on him!
Listen to grandmother. Wait for tomorrow's fireworks. Tomorrow is our last chance. No matter what happens tomorrow night, never look back.
I won't look back.
Vera heard everything. But she didn't come to stop us. She thought the little box in her hand was more interesting than Cedric.
3 days! Just give me 3 more days!
The hem of the skirt was fulminated with dragon blood poison. It wouldn't kill immediately, but mixed with the alcohol fumes and the strange fragrance, it would cause people to spontaneously combust.
Where is Cedric, the best fighter of the Northland? Why isn't he attending the banquet?
He's not feeling well.
Then let his women drink on his behalf.
Enough. So there are women in the Northland who aren't afraid of pain.
Assassinated? And poisoned with a deadly toxin?
Cedric, the best fighter of the Northland, was taken down in his own home?
They found out. If they trace it to us. Even if they suspect, after tonight, no one will be alive to interrogate.
I've already killed one. A few more tonight, it makes no difference.
Killing doesn't heal wounds, but it turned fear into anger, into a cold, hard strength. No one knew what she was going to do, but her silhouette made everyone understand that we have no way back.
How are the fireworks, Mother? This is a little diversion I've arranged for you.
Isolde, come and get me. As fireworks, they're beautiful. As a signal, they're enough.
The dragon's nest sealed.
She lit it. Send word to the entire army. March north. It's Frost Fortress.
Grandmother traded her life for that signal. I finally knew where to spend that gold coin.
Bastard, you dare!
You think a few drops of cheap poison can kill me? Die! I've been waiting for the dragon from the Nanlands all along. The women tonight are nothing but bait to wear down the dragon's strength.
From the glacier to Frost Fortress would take 3 days. But Beatrice burned up half her own life as the price, casting the forbidden Stormblood curse, forcibly shorting the 3-day journey to just 3 hours. The witch's blood of the ancients comes at the cost of life. By the time she arrived, she was already at the end of her strength.
Trading life for life? The dragon is chained, the witch is drained. Cut off their heads!
The Duchess of the Southlands will never bow her neck to the dogs of the North!
Even if I die, I'll knock out all his teeth.
Swords alone wouldn't hold for long. Grandmother had shattered the great seal that trapped the dragon's magic with her life. My sister took up the sword as her fate, and I would go to open the last iron gate to freedom.
Cedric, run!
Go block it! I can't die! Go fulfill your value as a tool!
In the face of life and death, that Exalt father didn't hesitate to use his new love as a human shield.
You hurt me, I remember it. But you don't deserve to die at the hands of a coward like that.
In this fortress, we're all pawns, but no woman deserves to die like rubbish here. Run!
Elena took the deadly claw strike meant for her. In this castle, men only brought death, while the women, in the depths of despair, learned to save one another.
Tear them apart! Devour the women in fine clothes!
Save me. Take me away.
When did you ever treat me as a wife? Now that your soldiers are spent, go die.
Bitch! Go block for me!
You killed my cat. Could you help me take these 2 children out? Don't pull me. We never planned to make it out alive.
Go together!
Those old women who were used as bait by the Grand Duke and ridiculed by Lydia as worse than a cat.
We have no attachments left. Go quickly.
In their final moments, they built a wall with their flesh and blood.
Before absolute violence, aged flesh and blood cannot withstand the sharp claws and fangs of monsters. But for us, those 10 seconds were the distance between life and death.
Once, we were locked in the same cage, scheming against and tearing at each other for the scraps of leftovers that men threw to us. And now, the wall that separated us had finally shattered. New wives and old wives ran together for the same purpose, not for favor, but to survive. We thought we had escaped into a temporary haven, but in this fortress, what was more terrifying than the dragons had never been monsters. It was the father who's cornered.
Witch from the Southlands. You have to kill your own husband with your own hands?
You died long ago, Cedric. The moment you pushed your wife in front of the blade 3 years ago, you were already dead.
Then you can all go to hell together!
Mother's poison had already destroyed his body. He dared not face the dragons outside, so he turned his powerless blade against his weakest daughter. But he had forgotten that I was no longer that little girl who could only hide in a corner and tremble 3 years ago.
You filthy bastards! It was your evil that cursed me! Come with me to hell!
In the past, I would have closed my eyes and waited for death. But as I said, I've always kept that gold coin in my bosom. The one that could buy the lives of all men. I didn't run because I had already heard its heartbeat.
My dragon! Breathe! Burn all these bitches to death!
At the most critical moment, Mother's poison finally severed the chains that enslaved the dragon.
Beast! How dare you disobey your master! I command you!
Both were fugitives who had abandoned their young back then. The dragon, upon returning, knew how to fight to the death to protect its cub, but the biological father, upon returning, only knew how to commit inhuman atrocities. Humans are worse than beasts.
The barbarians only wanted to rave this place to the ground. No one cared about the lives of a few women. But ironically, in this calamity, the only thing that stood in front of us was a beast that had just awakened its instincts.
Mother, you're too badly injured. The poison has reached your heart. Please sit down.
I promised her to live and wait for her return. I don't have the right to sit down!
I don't know who this her was that Mother just spoke of. I only knew that what kept this fragile woman standing was no longer her life force, but some obsession stronger than death.
Why did you come in? I thought you were going to...
I promised someone to live. I can't break my word.
The true adulthood of dragonhood was never granted by the passage of time, but by the inheritance of blood. In just an instant, a weak cub took up the crown and became the true king of the Northland.
Thank you. You are stronger than all of them.
Grandmother had said, "Wait for the fireworks." The fireworks lit up. She jumped. And Elena finally opened that door to escape using the map and key Grandmother left for me.
We finally crawled out of hell and saw the light. But fate played its cruelest joke on us at this very moment. What had kept Mother going through these 3 years was sheer will. The moment that will relaxed, death eagerly came to collect.
The poison has already invaded her organs. This toxin is extremely potent. It requires the blood of a Southlands witch as the main ingredient to brew an antidote, but we're only an advance force. We don't have it.
Beatrice does! Where is she?
The Southlands Dragon Rider has been severely wounded. Tell her I waited for her. I've been waiting.
Mother was sinking into an endless black swamp until she smelled the familiar scent of magical blood.
Stay. Jennifer, I won't allow you to leave.
That indomitable witch was burning her soul for Mother, but Mother no longer had the strength to even call her an idiot.
Stop! Her heart is already failing.
The most potent poison can be cured by exchanging half of the caster's life and magical foundation. The price was that this strongest witch of the Southlands would never hold a sword again.
I've already watched Alara close her eyes with my own eyes. I don't want to see you die in front of me too.
Mother felt pain once more, and who had walked through death's hands had no regard for reason. Manya had to prove that she was hers.
I told you I would wait for you.
The blizzard raged on outside.
Mother!
But for a lifetime, Mother would never have to walk alone through the darkness again. At dawn 2 days later, 3,000 dragon riders crushed the remaining barbarian forces and the rebel army completely. That arrogant barbarian princess was burned to ashes, along with her demonized earth dragon. True alliance is not forged through exchanges of interest, but the bond we form through shared suffering.
In the name of the Empire, I hereby strip all male members of the Valerius family of their titles and lands. Send them all to death row.
The old throne came crashing down, but upon these ruins a new era would belong to the women who refused to kneel any longer. Judgment came faster than anyone had imagined. It was the end for the men of the Valerius family.
Elena, for the sake of our past, spare me. I'm willing to give up everything. I'll become a monk. I'll eat only vegetables to atone. Just let me live!
Men's lives are lives, and women's lives are only fit for atonement.
That axe severed the lingering hatred of our grandmother Alara, and also broke the 100-year yoke weighing down on women. And for me, the greatest gift was the miracle bestowed upon my mother.
Your armor is broken. I broke it when I jumped down. You jumped off the dragon's back? From how high?
Not high, maybe 10 meters or so.
You're an idiot.
I know.
You've lost weight. So have you. Vera took my little box.
On the ruins of war, the hardest thing to clear away wasn't the rubble, but the prejudice and hatred in people's hearts.
This. I'm returning it to you.
Stole it back then. It contained secret letters that could save my life. I never expected it to hold just 2 flowers. I always thought you were just a pitiful, abandoned woman. I never imagined that someone was waiting for you, that someone would bring 3,000 dragon riders to fetch you. Only then did I understand the meaning of this flower. You have always been loved. And I never expected that when the dragon lunged at me, your daughter would still push me out of the way after all the times I harmed you. I'm sorry.
You were nothing more than a pawn, too. Stand up.
Don't be anyone's pawn anymore.
The dark clouds hanging over the women of the Valerius family finally truly lifted. When we stop being anyone's pawns and stop turning our blades against each other, we become invincible.
That was the first time since Frost Fortress was built that it had welcomed true royal authority. But Her Majesty the Queen had not come on a tour of power. No one knew that this monarch, who'd spent her entire life holding up a vast empire, was now at the end of her life. Even fewer knew how she had bid farewell to her old friend in that single hour.
Inaugurate Elena Valerius as Duchess of the Northland. Frost Fortress and its surrounding 100 miles shall be her permanent fyrd. Furthermore, by my decree, from this day forward, Frost Fortress shall be a sanctuary for all oppressed women on the continent. Any woman, regardless of status, who steps through the gates of Frost Fortress shall be under the protection of the crown. Those who defy shall die.
That word die was like a thunderbolt splitting open the centuries-long winter of the Northland. It was the Queen's final burial gift to Alara, and also a lifeline left for all the women under heaven.
I've come for you. You're late for 37 years.
After the wounds had scabbed over, the love buried by time finally emerged into the light.
Why are you standing outside?
I wasn't sure whether I should go in, because the last time I entered your room was 8 years ago. I haven't touched you since. I was afraid you'd think I came just for...
When did this happen? On the glacier. I ran into a storm. It's nothing. Does it hurt? No. Liar.
Jennifer. Yeah. Do you remember the 5th year, what I said in the stable? 362 days of missing you. Not that one. The one after. The one you were asleep for and didn't hear. You didn't hear it, so I'll say it again. I will never let you be alone again in this lifetime.
Oh, I counted 1,096 days. I know. I counted too. Did you really fly to the border every year for one night?
Yes.
What did you look at? You couldn't see anything.
I looked in your direction. Just knowing that you were in that direction was enough.
Winter faded, and the Northland welcomed its first true spring breeze. It was a spring for women, bought with blood and regret.
Her Majesty the Queen signed a decree unprecedented in the continent's history, officially recognizing the partnership between 2 female nobles in the name of the crown. Jennifer was granted the honor of knightship as Beatrice's lawful partner.
If only this decree had existed 37 years ago.
Please let us stay. We have nowhere to go, but we can endure any hardship.
You can stay. But the first thing you must do is go to Grandmother's grave and Coco 3 times.
Old lady, you said you were waiting for someone to come for you.
She came. It's late, but she came.
The first spring after the ice and snow melted, Frost Fortress experienced a complete rebirth.
Oh my, you little thing. You eat way more than the last one.
Spring brought not only vitality but also the final response from the capital.
By decree of Her Majesty the Queen, Tia is hereby specially ennoblized as Marquess of the Northern Border, effective immediately. Queen Isolt's final decree. After my passing,
Do not bury me in the royal mausoleum. Send my ashes to Frost Palace in the Northland, to be entowled with Duchess Alara.
In this life I have married only the realm. But beyond the realm there is one person to whom I have owed a debt for 37 years.
If grandmother could see today, she would be very happy.
She has been watching all along from this sky. Some lives are buried beneath the snow, not to perish, but to wait for an era that truly belongs to them.
What does this mean? Grandmother's love letter.
Do you remember the first year when you gave me frostbite cream? I remember. You said it smelled terrible. I lied. It was the best scent in the world.
Winter has ended, and the sparks shall set the world ablaze.